Hello. Thank you for coming. My name is Adam Etkin. I'm moderating this session. Thank you all for coming. So welcome to Publishing Ethics in Challenging Times. I'm going to be very brief for my part because we have two outstanding speakers here, and I want to give them ample time to present and then leave time for what hopefully will be an interesting Q&A session afterwards. So without further delay, what I'll do is I'll introduce both Jason and Deborah now, and then I'll turn it over to Jason to start the presentation so we don't have to kind of interrupt the flow of things. So I'm sure many of you already know Jason. Jason Roberts is a senior partner at Origin Editorial, a global editorial office services and peer review management company that has grown to include a staff of over 50 managing editors and editorial assistants. He is also the executive editor of the journal Headache, as well as past president of the International Society of Managing and Technical Editors, which I'm sure many of you are familiar with. It's an organization dedicated to advancing professionalism in editorial offices. Dr. Roberts is committed to educating all publishing stakeholders on publication ethics and the implementation of robust ethics policies. He is also working closely with the Equator Network. If you're not familiar with the Equator Network, I encourage you to get familiar. They're a great organization. But Jason is working with them to provide resources for journals, editors, and publishers to implement policies that encourage improved reporting standards in an effort to ensure journals more rigorously validate papers and provide readers with the information they need to potentially replicate a study. Dr. Deborah Poff is Executive Vice President and Provost at Pacific Coast University for Workplace Health Sciences in British Columbia. Previously, she was President and Vice Chancellor of Brandon University. From 1994 to 2004, she was Vice President Academic and Provost at the University of Northern British Columbia. In 2004, she was a Fellow in Public Policy at the Sheldon Schumer Foundation in Ethical Leadership. She is co-founder and founding editor of the Journal of Business Ethics and editor-in-chief of the Journal of Academic Ethics. She is editor of Business Ethics in Canada and section editor on business and economic ethics of the Encyclopedia of Applied Ethics. In 2013, she co-edited Citation Classics from the Journal of Business Ethics, celebrating the first 30 years of publication. She is currently editor-in-chief of the Encyclopedia of Business and Professional Ethics. And finally, Dr. Poff also serves as a trustee on COPE, the Committee on Publication Ethics. So I'm going to turn it over to Jason now, and hopefully we're in store for a very educational, interesting session here.
Hi, everybody.